Hi, everybody. My name is Tommy Cuevas, your personal cloud engineer, and today I'm going to be talking about something I wish I had back when I was an IT manager, and that is automatically applying Microsoft licensing based off of security groups. I know that sounds like a lot, but once you start using this method, it will save you so much time on your onboarding and role adjustments within your organization. And here's a prime case for this. So, say for instance, I want to go ahead and create security groups around different departments and base license assignment off of those different departments. So, say for instance, I have a general all group for everybody in my organization and they get Microsoft E3 licensing. I can automatically apply that to everybody in my organization. Or say for instance I have accounting and they need a little bit more horsepower, I can assign an E5 licensing to them and also give them Microsoft Dynamic license and Power BI. I can automate that entire process based off of the security groups that those people are members of. So, and I know that sounds intense, but once you kind of see how easy it is to set it up, you start using this method all the time. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So what you have to do is you first have to get into Microsoft Entra. This used to be Microsoft Azure AD. It's changed up. I know they change names all the time. And in next year, I'm going to have to redo this video anyhow. But right now, the easiest way to get to there is going to entra.microsoft.com. That's the fastest way to get into your Entra ID. Be careful about any links that if you Google it, clicking on, you don't want to go ahead and give out, especially if you have access to this. It generally means that you have a global admin. You want to make sure that you're actually going to entra.microsoft.com. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and click on my all groups. And I have a couple of groups that have already been built out, but I want to go ahead and start one from scratch. So I'm going to go into new group. Security is where I'm going for. I'm going to name this one as Demo 2. Right? I can add a description. Let's just type some gobbledygook in there. And then you have membership type. Since I'm using the free version of Entra ID for this demo environment, I can only pick out assigned membership types. If you do have a P1 or a P2, what you can do is you can pick out dynamic security groups. Dynamic security groups are able to take properties out of your Active Directory, your Entra ID user information. So say, for instance, they are, you automatically put in job roles, departments, things along those lines. You can have dynamic security groups set up that look for that information. So say, for instance, you are part of the HR department, it will automatically add you to the HR security groups. And you can add a lot of if-then statements to that. But right now, since we only have the assign type, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it through assign. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and say, under where it says no members, I'm going to look for myself because I want to automatically apply these licensing to me. I'm going to go ahead and check, click select, and now I've added myself to this security group. Once I click create, it's going to create that security group. And if you don't see it right away, all you have to do is click the refresh button and it should show up. And there it is. So now, underneath the security group, I have tons of options. I can see who the ownership is, group memberships that are nested, things along those lines. And then I have my management, so properties underneath here, but we're going to focus on licensing. So from here, I can go ahead and click on licenses. I can click assign. And like I said, this is my demo environment, so I only have one license, and that is for business standard. But I can go ahead and check all the Microsoft products that I want to assign to this group. I can click the different kinds of options that I have for those, and then I just save it. And now anybody that would be members of this group will now have those licenses automatically assigned to them. And the cool thing is that, so say for instance, I decide to change from owner to, I don't know, accounting guy. I can go ahead and move myself out of this group and add myself to the accounting group. It's going to remove the licenses that I don't need and give me the licenses that I do need. This saves so much time. I cannot tell you the nightmare of onboarding people and how much time this actually saves. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative. I hope it gave you all the information that you need. And man, I hope it saves you a boatload of time and heartache. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And hey, be good to yourself and be good to somebody else.